Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito, episode 40, the only podcast that doesn't cause incursions. My name's Darian.
My name's Landon.
And today we have a plethora of stuff for you. We got Marvel, we got DC, we got games, you name it, we got it. Let's talk. Landon, how have you been doing this week?
I've been doing great, man. Seen some bad takes on Twitter recently about I don't know
about everything. I'm going to go ahead and announce now that and this was a piece of news, but the spoiler ban for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness has been lifted earlier than expected. So spoilers are free reign, so don't watch this unless you've seen the movie.
Okay, so Mr. Fantastic Suit. I don't know what is people's issue with it. I think it's a fantastic suit. Hey, okay, I did something there. Okay, I see what I did. I don't know. I don't have no issues with it. I mean, every suit could use a little touch up here and there, but I don't think it's awful at all. Did
you see what they all announced the different characters that they were going to put in the movie?
In the Fantastic Four movie?
No, the Doctor Strange.
Oh, I saw one.
They said they talked about Deadpool.
Yeah, they talked about Deadpool. I know one of the writers wanted Tom Cruise's Iron Man, but his schedule was just full.
Namor was supposed to be in it, but they decided against it. And Daniel Craig was supposed to come in to play Mr. Fantastic but he dropped out due to COVID reasons, so they brought in John Krasinski.
Oh. Their choice. I wonder if they're going to...
they'll be old Mr. Fantastic.
I don't know, right?
And then his suit.
Interesting. Okay. Well, honestly, I think they could have replaced a few of those members with Namor would be awesome. I would really into that.
Mm-hmm. But I guess they're saving that for Black Panther.
I guess so. Another big thing that happened this week for both of us, in fact, was our last episode. Wow, those numbers are incredible.
Yeah. Let me check. At least on the YouTube. The YouTube numbers.
YouTube side, it's insane.
Yeah, I'll go on YouTube right now and we'll check what the...
I'm on it right now, if you're to say it.
All right, I'm looking 101 views as of...
Yeah, incredible.
Yes.
I just want to thank everyone real quick for tuning in.
Yeah.
Tuning in with us.
I want to believe that it was because I changed the format of the title of the episode.
You changed that. We'll go with that. Darren put in the work of changing the title formats, and here we are. So, yes, thank you, Darren.
You're welcome.
How have you been this week?
I've been good. I've been watching stuff. I started rewatching a show that is near and dear to my heart just the other day, and I still love this show. It is... Anyone watching this would love the show, at least the first season of the show Gotham. It's on Netflix, and I was scrolling through, and I was like, I feel like watching something. And I was like, I'll watch Gotham. Watched the first episode, and I was like, man, I really love that. And I might watch the second one. Now I'm on the 5th episode. So good. So probably just going to end up rewatching it. And I finished Daredevil Season 2 as well this week. Finally.
Any complaints about it?
No.
Okay.
I have not had a single complaint about the show at all. It's great.
Interesting. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. But other than that, that's really it. There were no episodes of a show this week, so it's our first Moon Knightless week.
Ooh.
All right, but I do have a lot of news though, so I think we should get into that. Start with some Marvel news. All right. So, Loki Season 2 is set to begin filming on June 6th.
Oh, so you know what that means?
No. Set photos.
There could be we could get the set photos.
Of Kang.
Okay, yes. We're going to be, is it going to be filmed in Georgia? I really am not sure, but we will be in Georgia around a week after that. Yes.
Let's see. Where is Loki?
We could be the first to get set photos, and everyone will post it.
Oh, nope. They're filming in London.
Oh. Dang it, Tom. Okay.
Come on, Kevin.
Okay. All right. Kevin, I hate you.
Yeah, that's not that big of a piece of news. I just thought I'd mention it, but It'll be out next year, most likely. Probably after Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which is February of next year. So, yeah, we'll get the Kang duology of movies.
Yeah, I mean,
or duology.
I love the little bit we got over here in Loki. So,
who remains?
Very excited for Loki season 2.
Oh yeah. All right, moving on to another piece of news. Dave Bautista. We talked about last week, by the way, that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 wrapped filming. Well, Dave Bautista has taken to social media to say #goodbye Drax. I got the screenshot right here of his quote that he put out. He said, "Haven't found the words yet. It ended so suddenly, and I was on to my next film before I could process it all. End of a journey that changed my life. #Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. #goodbye Drax."
I mean, spoiler alert. Okay, I know what happens now.
Well, we already knew that this was going to be his last movie as Drax. Now, Dave Bautista said that doesn't mean the character of Drax is gone. Just means that he's not going to be playing him because he's almost 56 years old or something, I think is what he said. And eventually everything's just going to start flabbing, is what he said.
Start flabbing? Nah, he's still got it. He's still got it. Yeah, so very sad. We're not going to.
That movie is going to, if it turns out to be true, the two people that I think are going to die in that movie, then I'm going to be very upset when I walk out of the theater. Rocket and Drax is who I think are going to die in that movie.
You think Rocket's going to die?
Yes. This movie's supposed to be about him.
It might probably be focused a lot on his origin. I don't think he'll die, though.
I think he will.
Okay. We'll make a bet.
Sure. We get to see Chad Groot, too.
I don't know. The last bet you made didn't turn out so well, did it?
Well.
Yeah. It turned what? It turned with me getting $5. That's how it turned.
And then you're getting another $5 from an unplanned bet.
Yes. I know. Yeah, I know. I was surprised I got like 10. I was like, oh, heck yeah. I took it. So, I ain't complaining. But I don't know. I don't think Rocket's going to die.
I think it's a possibility.
Drax will, or he'll be like left behind or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I almost don't want to say he. I don't even want to say he dies, only because I don't think Dave would be even allowed to even post something like that if he did die.
That's true.
I don't know if he's. I mean, I assume that maybe Drax goes off to do his own thing. You know what I'm saying? He's like he like finds a place where he can like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like he finds like peace somewhere. He's like, I just want to stay here. I don't know. Probably a stupid thing to think about, but it's just I don't know. I would assume he ain't allowed to say nothing if it was. You know what I'm saying? If there was like a major spoiler with him dying in the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it could be all like, yeah, you can't even like imply something of happens to Drax.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, so I don't know.
Yeah, I guess time will tell. We'll see next year. When I say this year, I know. Well, the holiday specials this year, it could set up something. Guess we'll.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait to find out. True. All right, moving on. Are you at least aware of the Marvel Studios Assembled series on Disney Plus?
Yes. Is that like with the characters? Like each episode?
No, that's the Legends show.
Assemble. Oh, is that the documentary?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the Marvel Studios Assembled documentary special for Moon Knight has been delayed until Wednesday, May 25th.
Why?
Don't know.
It's bull. Yeah,
but I mean, hey, that's 2 days before Obi-Wan.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm not even gonna watch. I'm too hyped for Obi-Wan.
No. I do have an announcement at the end of this episode about something.
I don't know why I said uh-oh.
It's something pertaining to Star Wars.
Okay. I do know what this is. I was like, guys, I don't have no idea what this is. So don't get mad at me.
I'm going to be in a Star Wars movie.
We are doing NFTs. No, we're not. Bet we are.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's been delayed. And I don't know when it was originally coming out anyway. It's the first I've heard about it. That it was actually a thing anyway. But, yep, May 25th. Get to see how Moon Knight was
very excited. Very excited.
Yeah. Speaking of, I got some more Moon Knight stuff here. Let's see here. I got the screenshot so I can read it. Moon Knight's producers teased that heroes upgraded equipment in future appearances. He said when and if and where this character lands, he'll have a new tool chest.
Wait, who will?
Moon Knight.
Ooh, okay.
Now, stemming off this, what would you want to see Moon Knight use as a tool?
As a tool?
Yes.
I would definitely love something else besides like the moon batter. I don't really know what they're called. Oh, I'm just gonna call them the moon batter eggs for right now.
Okay.
I would like a good melee weapon, like how I guess Steven has, or Mr. Knight has.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really describe it. I don't really know what the.
I want to see some more grappling hook action.
Grappling hook action.
Because we saw that one scene in the finale of him shoot out the grappling hook to come out of that building.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that and I thought it was interesting. There's some more stuff going on about Moon Knight right now. I thought I'd read this real quick. Let me go get it up here. One moment as I'm going here. So there are officially 12 moments in Moon Knight where Jake Lockley was teased.
Ooh, 12. Wow.
Yeah. And I'm going to read them off to you. The first one, which I completely forgot about, and I found this really interesting. Do you remember the first episode? The mysterious date that Steven was supposed to go on with that lady.
Oh, was that Jake?
Well, it wouldn't have been Mark because Mark was married.
Yeah, he was married.
Yep.
Oh, God. I even consider, I was like, oh, maybe Mark was like, flirting or something. You know what I'm saying? It was Jake. Oh my God, you're right.
Mm-hmm. All right. Number 2, the first murder blackout. Now, everyone thought that was Mark, but we've seen how Mark fights, and he rarely goes that violent with those dead people in the street.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean the first murder blackout?
When he was in the town, when he first met Harrow, and his people were chasing him, he blacks out, wakes up, and they're all dead. Right.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
That was Jake.
Ooh.
All right. So the mirror reflections. There's at one point, I'll read this. Moon Knight had audiences searching for mirrors all the way through the season, as they were often used by Mark and Steven to communicate with each other. Even though neither talks to Jake at any point, there are some occasions where he can be seen as a looming presence. For example, when Steven regains consciousness in bed after the cupcake van chase in the Alps, he looks up at a mirror in which 3 reflections are faintly visible. One of him, supposedly one of Mark, and then one of Jake.
Ooh, okay.
There's another one also later in the very same episode. Steven walks through the museum at night before being attacked by a jackal. He takes a brief look at a display case on the way. 2 reflections can be seen, which would be presumed to be himself and Mark. But even after Steven walks away, 2 reflections continue to stand still, which seem to be Spectre and Lockley.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like some of these things I never even noticed.
Yeah,
in the show.
All right, next circumstance where Jake was teased was Mark's cracked personality. Having just finished fighting a jackal, Mark and Steven conversed in the reflections of a pyramid mirror. This close-up reflection can be seen to be split 3 ways via a crack in the mirror, symbolizing the 3 distinctly different personalities. Also in the pyramid scene where he starts kicking the mirror and screaming at Steven. This is interesting. It says Mark pivots around them as the conversation escalates. By the end, Spectre ends up kicking and destroying the... Hang on, I got a pop-up box pop up on my screen. 1 second. Let's get that out of your Zoom. All right. Mark pivots around them as the conversation escalates. By the end, Spectre ends up kicking and destroying the mirror out of anger towards Steven, representing his rageful side, otherwise known as Jake Lockley. So this was saying that maybe Jake Lockley was the one that was kicking the mirror.
Took over for a minute.
Yeah. The taxi tease. Mark first went to confront Harrow's men in Egypt. He ended up holding a knife to one goon's throat. Meanwhile, Steven tried to talk him out of doing the deed, but Spectre blacked out anyway and woke up in a taxi to the airport. There was never any clarification of whether this was Steven or not. One could argue this to have been the friendly Englishman trying to flee from the situation and return home, but Mark waking up in a taxi could be a reference to Lockley's comic career as a taxi driver.
I think that was a bit too. I don't know.
Jake's rageful killing when he killed all those people at one time, and he was like, "Steven, what did you do?" And he was, "Oh, was it me?"
Oh yeah.
The rattling sarcophagus in that one episode. When Mark is being interviewed by therapist Dr. Arthur Harrow in the Underworld Asylum, there comes a point in which he loses his temper, develops a crazed expression on his face, and reaches for a sharp paperweight to wield as a weapon. The brutality of this attempted attack falls in line with Jake's brutal off-screen killings. Isaac even appears to use something of a New York accent in the moment of rage, which is famously where Jake is from in the comics.
Yeah. Also, is that the part where it was like the Band-Aid on my nose?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. It's definitely that. All right. Going AWOL. During Mark and Steven's trip down memory lane in the asylum, Spectre tells his English alter about him going AWOL in a fugue state and getting discharged from the military, leading to his mercenary career. For those unaware, a fugue state is a term from what happens to Mark when he blacks out and turns into his other alters. As Steven didn't claim responsibility for this or seem to recall any occasions in which he awoke in the military, this can be assumed to be Jake Lockley, who deserted his military post. Interesting. I didn't even realize that. So Mark says in the episode, turns out going AWOL in a fugue state can get you discharged from the military. The fugue state is when he blacks out.
Yeah.
So Jake has got him discharged from the military.
Wow.
And then Jake saves the day. That whole thing in the final episode where everything blacks out and he wakes up and he's got Harrow all beat down, everyone dead around him.
Yeah.
That was one. In the credits, right here, let's see me read this. Moon Knight's clearly been teasing the arrival of Jake Lockley from the beginning, but perhaps the most prominent can be found in the series credits. As Oscar Isaac is credited for his role in the animated credits, 3 detached faces are coming off his body to symbolize the 3 identities: Mark, Steven, and Jake.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, you have your final after credit scene where he was officially revealed.
Yes. I think that's probably the most missable one, of course.
Yes. Yeah, I skimmed right past that, didn't you realize?
Yes.
Yeah, but that is the moments Jake was teased or nodded at.
Pretty cool.
Yep. Speaking of something with Moon Knight producers Grant Curtis and Nick Pepin are officially set to produce Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four.
Oh, I thought they were directing it.
No. They are producing, so we don't know director yet.
We still don't know director. Okay, so I read that completely wrong when they announced that. Okay.
John Krasinski. All right.
Yes, please.
I would say Sam Raimi, but I don't know. I want John Krasinski so he can.
Yeah, I think John would do a good job.
Yeah, let's make it like A Quiet Place where none of them talk.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Huh? I'll dig it.
It's just all sign language, the whole movie.
Yes. Stretchy sign language.
Yeah, I'm excited. That honestly, and I'm going to say this in the utmost certainty, Fantastic Four, the Marvel Studios Fantastic Four is my most anticipated movie at the moment.
Yeah, no, I agree because I mean, I don't think we've ever really fully gotten a good one. You know what I'm saying?
This will be better than what we've had before. I already know.
Yeah, I mean, the Fox movies are okay. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying?
Fant Four Stick.
Yes, Fant Four. Well, let's not talk about that. Yeah. I was talking about, the one with Chris Evans and all that.
Yeah, the Fox ones. Those are better. Fant Four Stick is the bad one.
Yes, is probably one. You can find a little bit of enjoyment with the first 2.
Mm-hmm.
But
did we ever review Fant Four Stick on the
No, we only did the first two.
Ooh.
well, I don't know what we're doing. So after some Batman,
I think we need to review Birds of Prey, but that's just me. I feel like
I really do Fan Force. I'd
rather gouge my eyes out.
That sounds about right.
No, I watched like half of that movie. I hated it. Stopped watching it.
Oh yeah, no, I left the theater with Suicide Squad, so I refuse to do Birds of Prey.
All right. Continuing on, this is something that I don't know how I feel about, and we'll hear it.
Which means I'll hate it. Right?
I don't know. Doctor Strange writer Michael Waldron has teased a possible America Chavez standalone project.
Okay.
I mean, I think it'll work. I want it to be a Disney Plus show. I'll take a Disney Plus show over, but I don't know about like a movie or anything.
I don't know how I feel about a movie. I think she would work better as a show.
Yeah, and plus they seem like they're doing all the Young Avengers in the shows, which I feel like they're going to have a Disney Plus crossover of the Young Avengers. It's going to be like
I like the America Chavez in the movie, so.
Yeah, we still haven't got the continuation of her trying to find her parents.
Yeah, hey, you think that's going to be it?
That's what I think so. That's what the writer said. They'd have to tie that up in her own project.
Oh, okay.
So could be an America Chavez show or movie on the horizon.
I'll probably watch it. That shit. What are you concerned about?
I don't know.
Just say concerned, but like,
I didn't think her character has the not depth, but maybe weight. I don't know what word to describe it. I don't know how she could carry her own project.
Ooh, okay.
But I mean, we'll see.
I think it'd be cool every week. Like if it was like a TV show every week, there's like a new multiverse or something.
I mean, yeah. But I guess she's got to travel to a different universe each time to find her parents.
Yeah.
All right. Next piece of news. Let me find it. I think I screenshot it here. One moment. Well, I did not.
Well, we lost news.
Well, yeah, I did. Never mind. I found it. All right. Okay. So we got a little bit of multiverse MCU confirmation, possibly, but more like a just to let you know kind of thing. This is what Kevin Feige said. He said, if the events of Loki never took place, if Sylvie didn't do what she did, this movie and the events of Spider-Man No Way Home, talking about this movie being Multiverse of Madness, and the events of Spider-Man No Way Home wouldn't have been able to happen. It was the activation of the multiverse, or maybe the reactivation of the multiverse at the end of Loki that really led to the possibilities that you see in What If, Spider-Man No Way Home, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
So thanks, Sylvie, for bringing Tobey Maguire back.
Yep. There you go.
I don't know. I feel like I should thank her, but you know.
And you actually can go back to thanking Hulk in Endgame, because Hulk knocked Tony Stark out of the way and it knocked the Tesseract back. Loki picked up the Tesseract, and that's how he met Sylvie.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yep.
So thanks, Hulk, for Tobey Maguire.
Yep. Then you can also trace it back to Tony Stark, because Tony Stark was in the elevator and told Hulk that it was maximum capacity, he couldn't get on. And so,
should we thank Loki for trying to steal the Tesseract in the first place?
No, too small.
In the events of Thor 2011.
Yes, sure, we'll do that. Actually, you could trace it back to Odin from that, because
how about we just thank Kevin?
Kevin Feige.
Yeah, let's just do it. Kevin Feige.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. The reactivation of the multiverse. And I'm excited. It's obviously leading to what I think, which I'll talk about later on, what I think it's leading to. But something big.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hulu has canceled the Modoc animated series after just one season.
Dang.
One of like 20 superhero TV shows that have been canceled in the last 2 weeks.
Some are good, some are bad.
Most were bad, some were good.
Most were bad. Yeah, thank God, most of them were bad.
I never watched Modoc.
I watched. I binge watched it.
I'm just not a fan of the kind of robot chicken-esque.
It was. This show was all right. It wasn't bad. It was just really like. It was just okay. Like literally, I can't describe it any other word besides it was okay. Hey, like it wasn't horrible or anything. It's just like I don't know. It's not a show I'd want to watch again.
Yeah.
And, because like once you see every episode, it's like okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I feel about still was taking Patton Oswalt as Modoc. I thought it was kind of a good choice, honestly.
Well, I think that Rainn Wilson, the guy that played Dwight in The Office, is a better. Is a good pick.
He looks like Modoc.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, let's continue on.
I hope Rainn Wilson doesn't take offense to that we say he looks like Modoc.
I doubt he listens to this. So you know how there's been a bit of uncertainty about when She-Hulk, the Disney Plus show, will premiere?
Yes.
Well, according to Disney UK, She-Hulk will premiere on Disney Plus on August 17th.
Hey, okay.
It's only like 3-4 months away.
So I'm guessing that'll be the next Marvel show.
No.
No, what do you mean? Well, I mean, after it's Marvel.
Yes. Yeah, that'll be the next one after that. Yeah. And so we got, if this ends up being true, then we got Miss Marvel, Thor, like Miss Marvel June, Thor July, She-Hulk August. I mean,
what's September or October?
We don't have. I know there's the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special is December. October's the Halloween special.
Yes.
And November is another movie. It's Black Panther. Hey, we got one thing every month for the rest of this year.
Yeah. So
Marvel filled year.
Decent scheduling.
Yeah, and yes, we reluctantly we will be reviewing this Marvel. I'm really I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm also sort of expecting to, when we watch it, not think it's as bad as we originally thought. The first trailer was terrible, but some of the other trailers they've been putting out haven't been as bad as that first one. I've watched a few of them. Some of the scenes are cool.
Well, that makes one of us.
Well,
that makes one of us.
It looks like there's some decent action in there. There's like a SWAT team that shows a bunch of times going after Miss Marvel, which I think they might be hunting Inhumans.
Yes.
Maybe they'll kill her at the end of the show. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I'm not into this show. I'm not excited at all. So
we'll see. I have the slightest bit of excitement, like literally the most minuscule it can get.
I'm more excited for an Avengers skin than Miss Marvel.
I feel like I'm gonna be the one that ends up hating this show, and you're gonna actually love it, and it's gonna be like,
this is fantastic.
Yeah,
what? Man, the day that happens, I'll marry your sister. So, I don't know. I don't know if I should say that now, but you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know I can't think of an analogy. I had to say something real quick. So it's crazy.
I guess we'll see. I'm excited to see at least we have the hints of Inhumans in the show with Lockjaw and possibly Black Bolt showing up, apparently.
Yeah, doing two Doctor Strange. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but She-Hulk premiering August 17th.
Yes.
Our next look at Daredevil, and he'll be in his yellow and black suit.
Oh, is that confirmed?
Oh, remember that was the big rumor, at least, and I think it's still a rumor.
Oh, I thought it was someone confirmed that. I'm where did you see that?
No, but he'll be in that. He's supposed to be, at least. It's credible. It's been around for a long time. That he'll be in that suit in the show, and he'll be a lawyer. And I'm pretty sure the last episode might be a court case between Jennifer Walters and Matt Murdock.
That's the ultimate battle.
Yes. Hey, that'd be perfect.
I know, right?
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about some box office stuff.
Oh God, yeah, man, I don't want to talk about this, man.
I do.
Yeah, well, you know how not sad, but bad I feel.
I don't know, but about to find out. Doctor has been released in theaters across the globe. Audiences flooded the cinemas last weekend, but with the film earning $187.4 million domestically and $265 million internationally. The buzz around the Sorcerer Supreme sequel was loud, especially after the juggernaut success, monetary and critical, of Spider-Man No Way Home. Couple that with the return of director Sam Raimi to comic book movies and the never-ending list of possible cameos, and Multiverse of Madness became the 11th highest-grossing opening weekend of all time. However, it's not all rainbows and sunshine for Marvel's witty wizard. They have said this. The direct's review said the simplistic nature of the plot does make it come off as goofy at times, and the lack of deep diving will leave some disappointed. Doctor Strange currently sits at 74% on Rotten Tomatoes and has a cinema score of B+. It grossed $16.7 million this Friday, dropping a steep 81% from the $90.7 million earned domestically during its opening day. This marks the second worst second Friday drop for an MCU movie. Projections have the film dropping around 65% to 69% the second weekend, eyeing a gross of $60 to $65 million.
What's the worst? I'm guessing Eternals?
Not think so. Let me see. No, the worst was Batman versus Superman. Eternals was the fourth worst.
Oh wow! So wait, what's the worst for Marvel?
Black Widow. No, this I think. No,
is this the?
Hang on. Let me look. Maybe Black Widow.
Well, I wasn't even in theaters, was it? I thought it was just pure Disney Plus.
It was in theaters too.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, it was like released but simultaneously.
Oh, okay.
Yep, but the movie has fallen under hard times monetarily.
I don't know. That's very disappointing to me. I hate to hear that because it was such a great movie. Such a great movie.
Oh yeah. I went on Spotify and found the music from the movie, Danny Elfman's score. And I found there's a song called Lethal Symphonies. And it is the fight with the music notes. It is the coolest song.
Oh, it's the coolest song?
It is. It's literally like that whole fight is the music in the song.
It is pretty cool. I will give you that. It's awesome.
All right. I think that is everything for that. All right. One last piece of Marvel news here. We know what the next in-game, quote unquote, what our next Avengers in-game type movie will be.
What?
It will be Secret Wars. This has been widely accepted by the community based off the after credit scene Doctor Strange, which, like I said, spoiler ban's lifted, so I can talk about it. You meet Clea and she says, "You've caused an incursion. You need to follow me." Incursion is obviously what caused the Secret Wars thing. Two realities fighting each other for dominance. And they still have to set up the Beyonders, Battle World or Battle Realm, whatever it's called. And they got to set up all kinds of stuff before they get to this. So it's still many years in the making.
Oh, yeah, many years.
We'll get there.
Some guy said 2025, which I do not believe at all.
There'll be an Avengers movie before then or around it, but it's not going to be no Secret Wars. We have to still fight. We have to fight Kang first before we get to
Secret Wars is like 2028, if not beyond that.
Yeah, we have to fight. We have to fight Kang before we get to Secret Wars.
Oh yeah, 2028 is the earliest. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, but I thought I'd end that off on a high note, and that is the end of the Marvel news.
Yes. Okay.
All right. DC news. Here we go, and we're going to start it off with a review. Batman Unburied, episode 1. I talked about this. We've been reporting on it for quite a while, and it's finally out. It's 4 episodes are out right now. I've only seen one, but I do plan on watching the second one soon. But we're going to review the first one today for you guys. All right. I guess I could ask, going into it, what were you expecting?
Very, very excited for the show.
Wait, let me explain something real quick for them before we get into it. This is not a TV show. It's not a movie or anything. It's not a show. Yes. But this is an audio drama Spotify exclusive. Winston Duke, who played in Baku and Black Panther, voicing Bruce Wayne. Sam Witwer voicing the Harvester. And David S. Goyer wrote the show, who wrote Batman vs. Superman, The Dark Knight, and many other Batman projects.
Yes.
All right. Continue.
How do you want to start this off? I guess just my thoughts coming into it.
Yeah.
Very excited for the show. When I heard the trailers, it sounded really cool. And first off, I do want to give big credit to the sound design in this.
Oh yeah.
In Batman Unburied, which is a great thing to have considering it's just audio, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like especially with the morgue scene with them messing with the intestines and everything.
That made me cringe so much when I was listening.
Oh yeah, it was fantastic. He's like, yeah, can you grab? Can you watch the body? You know, you hear the faucet running. It's very nice, especially if you have a nice pair of headphones.
Oh yeah, the PS5 with the DualSense headphones.
Oh yes. We recommend you use the best set of headphones you have because it is worth the experience.
Yeah.
But being said that, though,
well, I do want to point out just before we get into this, I should have said this: spoilers for Batman Unburied episode 1, the titled "Kind of a Night Person."
Kind of a night person.
Yeah, just wanted to point that out. I wrote some notes down. So, I mean, Bruce Wayne, obviously, he's a forensic pathologist in this, has no memory of being Batman, and his parents are alive. It's a lot. He works in the morgue.
Very, very similar to an animated series episode.
Yeah, I do like it, though. It's a unique take. I'll have to watch the animated series episode.
I can't remember the name of the episode currently, but I'll look it up while we go through this.
All right. Bruce gets stabbed by the Harvester, voiced by Sam Witwer. Love Sam Witwer and everything that he's in. But
yes.
He shows up and he was freaky. And you can hear him sitting there cutting like the organs out and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It was crazy.
And did he stab or shoot? He stabbed Bruce in the side. He was a stab because I remember his dad saying, "You've been stabbed."
Oh yes, that's what it was.
Yeah, and he wakes up in the hospital, and his dad apparently did the surgery on him. And his dad's voiced by, I don't know the voice actor's name, but he voiced Silence in Horizon Forbidden West. Was he in the first one? Was he in Zero Dawn?
I don't remember. I do not remember.
I want to say he was, but I don't know. Don't quote me.
I want to say he was as well.
Yeah, but he voices. I recognize the voice immediately. I was like, "Hey, I recognize that guy."
I know.
But Bruce gets put on therapy.
Yeah,
and this is where stuff starts to get a little crazy. And you start realizing, wait a minute, something ain't right. You meet Dr. Hunter, and there's a line I want to point. Dr. Hunter kind of first starts off as a normal psychiatrist or whatever, and he has this line. Bruce says, "Are you a doctor or are you a hunter?" And he says, "Well, a bit of both, I guess." And that could be a line, be like, "Oh, he hunts" or something like that. He's also a doctor, but I feel like that had some other implications. This is a very random line. I was sitting there thinking, and I was like, "Well, this guy's awfully suspicious." I thought maybe he could be the Scarecrow, and this could all be some fear toxin-induced hallucination.
Yeah.
Or possibly Hugo Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it was Mad Hatter due to the episode in Batman Animated Series episode. Mm-hmm. And by the way, the episode is called Perchance to Dream. It's on HBO Max. Season 1, episode 26. There you go. Just 1.5.
All right.
Very, very similar in tone and stuff.
Yeah. I also do want to point out, this is also in my notes, they mention that it is an unseasonable cold coming through Gotham, and they don't specifically say that it's summertime, but the radio station is called The Sounds of Summer, so I assume.
Yeah.
That I assume maybe Mr. Freeze. Possible.
Yeah, I don't think it's too much out there to assume that. Well, I know you're telling me some people were saying Ra's al Ghul has something to do with this.
Yeah, I saw some people theorizing that.
Which I don't know how that could be a thing, but
maybe putting it through some kind of trial. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. I just can't see. Is it Raish or Roz, by the way?
Raish.
It's Raish. Okay, very sure. Like, I don't understand how Raish could even. I don't know. Can't see if it. I just can't imagine him playing this whole thing. But who knows?
Yeah. I read Who is the Harvester? Because I feel like it could be a big thing. They had that one line at the end where he was like, "Who are you?" And he was like, "Oh, it's not going to be that easy." And at first I was sitting there thinking, I was like, I couldn't be Joker.
There's no way.
But I mean, I don't know. I was trying.
He would want him to know it was him.
Yeah. I don't know. Why is he stealing these organs in the first place? Like, what is his?
You don't think it's Professor Pig, do you?
Oh, I'd like that.
I mean,
that'd be interesting. I kind of like that.
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
I'd like that. Sure. Cool take on him. This is where the interesting stuff I want to talk about. Talking to the psychiatrist in the scene, he mentions something about a gun, and Bruce starts getting all kind of quiet, and he says, "You hear a gunshot, I think," and he's sitting there and he says, "I don't like guns." And he says, "Why don't you like guns?" And he said, and he like stops talking for a minute and he goes, "I just don't like what they do to people."
I don't like saying.
Yeah, and then you also, if you listen to that scene, you can hear bats flying around. And I'm sitting here thinking, this is most likely all fake, and he's remembering stuff.
Oh yeah,
because it gets worse whenever he's talking to his mom in his house at the end. She drops her wine glass, it spills all over, and it busts on the ground. And right when it drops, you hear a gunshot, and her pearl necklace apparently broke somehow during that scene. Yeah. And he's freaks out, and obviously remembering his mom.
Oh yeah.
And
I mean, it's like it's crazy. It's a wild ride you go on.
Yeah, and then the end of it was kind of, it gave me chills when I was listening to it. The Harvester calls Bruce, and he's talking to him, and he's like, "Oh, you have a lovely home. Your mother's very pretty. Like, they like to picture you on your mantle and all this stuff," and like basically stalking him. And he says, "Maybe you should open your fridge." And he goes and opens it. He says, "That is half of every organ that I've gotten." It was like this. Apparently, I guess it's this giant bucket of just cut organs.
Huh.
And then he hangs up, and the episode ends. Now, I want to hear the second episode, just because I'm a big fan of these audio dramas like this, and so if I can get a Batman one,
I haven't heard the audio adventures yet.
I've listened to the first episode of that, but
you like it?
I mean, it was all right. It was all right.
All right, okay. Something crazy about this show, it's already surpassed Joe Rogan's podcast.
Yeah, dethroned Joe Rogan.
So that being the biggest podcast out there, that's pretty impressive.
Yep. And now, me and Landon are going to record a audio drama of our comic book Night Watcher and Killzone that is currently in the works, and we're going to post that, and it'll dethrone Batman Unburied.
Yes, sounds pretty good. Just sounds like a good plan.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that is all my notes on Batman Unburied episode 1.
Awesome.
Let's go ahead and get into ratings.
Did it meet your expectations? I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So far, even though we haven't really got into it, it was only the first episode, still setting up stuff. But
yeah, I mean, before we recorded, I'll say I thought it was okay, but talking it over, it is a pretty cool mystery.
Yeah,
and I will be. I will be continuing watching and just seeing where it goes.
Next week, I think it'd be better if we probably recorded 2 episodes next week, just so we can kind of, or not 2 episodes, but record our review of episodes 2 and 3.
Yes.
All right, but that was the end of our Batman Unburied. We should probably rate it before we end.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and rate it. Out of 10, I'll give it an 8.
8. I want to give it a 6.5 or 7. No, I'll go with 7 because after talking about it, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, 7.
All right. That being said, let's move on. All right, let's get into this. We got to talk about some Ezra Miller.
This week with Ezra Miller.
Oh, yeah. This is the name of this section.
We need to have a new segment on the show. Well, how about this? We'll do, instead of doing extra beef, we'll just do What's Up with Ezra Miller this week. And now we will replace extra beef.
Okay.
And we'll do the series with that.
All right, but let's see what's up with Ezra Miller right now, because I got some stuff here. Here we go. All right. So, so this is something new, a new kind of assault that Ezra has done against somebody. And one of Ezra's alleged victims tells cops Ezra attacked him, spitting in his face and going nuts. And when cops question Ezra, he claims he got assaulted and started filming because, quote, I film myself when I get assaulted for NFT crypto art.
What?
This guy's going insane, but it gets even more. There's another one. It claims the bar fight was started by a self-proclaimed Nazi. He asked cops to not take the flash ring because of sentimental value, and Ezra has also claimed that the cops touched his genitals inappropriately.
Well, I don't know if I could speak for that, but
yeah,
but I mean, just knowing him throwing chairs at people, I don't know if I can believe him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't. But I read that Warner Brothers does not have any plans on replacing him as the Flash.
Why not? I mean, man,
this better all be some kind of like PR stunt. And this all better be some kind of PR stunt. This is just promoting the Flash movie.
It would be crazy if it was. Like,
this is all reverse Flash.
This is the craziest stunt of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's sending Boston into lockdown for terrorist organization, but it'd be a pretty interesting promotional stunt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my man was risking his career for this stunt.
It's all reverse Flash.
It's all reverse Flash. I wait for him to say that one day. Go like, yeah, guys, it's just reverse Flash.
It was reverse Ezra. It's me now.
Yeah.
He's got like dissociative identity disorder. His other identity is reverse Ezra.
Reverse Ezra. Reverse Miller. Oh gosh, please.
Oh jeez. All right. Moving on. So last week we talked about how the CW canceled Legends of Tomorrow and Batwoman. Well, this week, a show that apparently a lot of people did like, which I wasn't really aware of. I never watched it, but another CW superhero show has been canceled. Naomi. It has been canceled after just one season. So I think it's the most short-lived CW superhero show.
Yeah. How many episodes?
It just had its season finale when it got canceled. I'm not even sure what the show's about, if I'm being honest with you right now.
I showed you that clip.
Okay, here's what the show's about. Naomi, a cool, confident, comic book loving teenager, pursues her hidden destiny. When a supernatural event shakes her small hometown of Port Oswego, Naomi sets out to uncover its origins with a little help from her fiercely loyal best friend Annabelle. She also has the support of her adoptive, doting parents, veteran military officer Greg, and linguist Jennifer. After an encounter with Zimbardo, the mysterious owner of a used car lot, leaves her shaken, Naomi turns to a tattoo shop owner Dee, who becomes her reluctant mentor. While unraveling the mystery of herself, Naomi also navigates her high school friendships with both military kids and local townies, including ex-boyfriend and high school jock Nathan, Annabelle's longtime loyal boyfriend Jacob, proud townie Anthony, and fellow comic book enthusiast Lords. As Naomi journeys to the heights of the multiverse in search of answers, what she discovers challenges her beliefs about heroes. Yeah, 13 episodes.
Huh.
I know I did watch it now.
Yeah.
It has a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, that's wrong. And Doctor Strange is a 70.
Yeah, what?
Get out of here now.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what else to say. There is okay. CW's got the only shows now on there are The Flash, Stargirl, and Superman and Lois. One of those is an actual CW show. The others, Stargirl and Superman and Lois, are both on the CW, but have HBO Max budgets and are worked on by HBO Max as well.
Yeah.
And it explains why those two shows are so much better than other shows. But Flash ends next year, and I've talked about this. It's kind of like a bittersweet time. All these have been around for forever. Like, I watched The Flash like right when it came out. No, I think it was like the end of its first season actually when I started watching it, but it was close enough. And this is, I don't know, I feel bad for him. I did find out though about why Legends and Batwoman were both canceled, which I will talk about here in a minute. But I do have another CW show I want to talk about real quick because this is actually kind of good news. I'm kind of excited for this. The CW's Gotham Knights has officially been picked up for a full series order, meaning it was picked up for a pilot order, which means it will have a first episode at least. But they've officially picked it up for a full series order, so it's going to be at least a full series.
That cow photo we saw looked pretty interesting.
Yeah, I've seen multiple. You were saying that you think it's not going to be blue. A lot of people are saying that it is going to be blue, and that they're going to do the blue suit.
Well, I just think they're doing a 3D. That was just a 3D picture model.
It was,
and they're like sanding it down and stuff, and it's not. They're gonna paint it over.
Be interesting. I know the main story of Gotham Knights is that Batman, like the game, is like Batman is dead.
Yeah.
Let me look so I can see if I can read a description. It's got my favorite actor from Supernatural playing Harvey Dent. So I mean, I'm excited about that. So Batman is dead. Let's see. It says Bruce Wayne is murdered. His adopted son forges an alliance with the children of Batman's enemies. The city becomes more dangerous. However, mismatched fugitives will become its next generation of saviors, known as the Gotham Knights. This is on IMDb. I'll get some casting here. But it's been picked up. See, I think Batman's only going to be in it in flashback scenes, but he will be in it a decent amount. See, the characters in it are Carrie Kelly, Dula Dent, which is Joker's daughter, Turner Hayes, Harper Rowe, that guy's not important, Harvey Dent, Stephanie Brown, Brody, Cullen Rowe, and who is playing the main character?
Who is the main character?
I know, that's what I'm trying to find out. Does not say. I guess they haven't announced it. All right, but we are getting Carrie Kelly in it. One thing this is a little questionable. It's about Bruce Wayne's adopted son and the villain's children, but Harvey Dent's not Two-Face yet.
Yeah. Yes, we did talk about that on the show.
I guess. Yeah,
which I'm fine with. It'll be cool.
He'll be Two-Face at the end of the first season. I already know.
Oh yeah. It'll really. Yeah. I'm just nervous to show. Like every time it shows them, it's all like.
Dude, I want to see that. I want to see what CW Two-Face looks like.
Oh God, so nervous.
I want to see. Hey, some of this stuff.
I mean, if they do some cool prosthetics.
This could be. I don't know if HBO Max is working on this one or not, but if they are, then it's going to be good. But I'll be watching it. I don't know when it comes out, but I'll be there.
I'm nervous a bit, only because of like. I'm just like excited with the show, but of like how things come across, like with Two-Face and everything. It's all like if it constantly hitting at me, like, oh, this guy's gonna become Two-Face. He's gonna become Two-Face at some point. You know what I'm saying?
What I feel like, do you think they're gonna go the route of he gets into a lot of mob business?
I mean, possibly. I'd be down with that.
I'd like some kind of Joker. You know, Joker's daughter is. What if she's maybe the cause of it? Some acid. Some kind of thing. Yeah. Goes rogue. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But that is some more CW news. Here, let's get to this other piece of CW news because we got a lot of CW here today. This is the reason that Legends and Batwoman were canceled. Let me see here. Here we go. So the CW CEO was reportedly interested in renewing Batwoman and Legends of Tomorrow before their cancellations, but Warner Brothers no longer wanted to pay for the leases on studio space. So it was going to get they were going to get renewed, but Warner Brothers was like, waste of money. So they
waste of money.
Yeah, but most of the stuff they do is a waste of money anyway. So I mean, I think that's all of the CW news I got. I'm just checking right here.
Yes, I believe that's all. I mean, that's hope. I don't know. I'm not the biggest CW fan. In all honesty, I don't know if you knew that, Darian. I don't know if I've been clear with you enough.
We know. We understand this.
I don't know. You keep begging me to watch the shows.
You gotta watch Superman and Lois and Stargirl. That's all you have to watch.
I do need to watch. I want to watch it so bad.
That's the only two you need to watch because those are the good ones.
Those are the good ones. Everyone else I can skip.
Yes.
I watch. Things I've tried to, but you also
have to watch Gotham, and you gotta watch Smallville. Nope. Gotham's good. I love Gotham. I can argue Gotham might be better than Smallville. I enjoy it, but I enjoy it a little bit more than Smallville.
Smallville's not it though.
Smallville's always it.
I am in 2020. I am not in 2000.
You're not in 2020. I'm sorry, but that was 2 years ago.
I said sorry. Still, I am 2 decades ahead of the campiness I need.
Yet you still watch Army of Darkness.
and I would love the Spider-Man Sam Raimi series. So maybe I shouldn't be talking, but still, I know. I don't know. I mean, I look at the intro. I'm like, good lord.
Somebody, I can't sing that.
It's not something I would in a Superman show, but whatever.
All right.
Forget the Smallville. Oh my god, get out of here.
Final piece of DC news, a final piece of news that I have for Marvel and DC. Zack Snyder's Justice League fans are getting a little bit ridiculed online more than normally. I think the normal ain't enough. I think they should be tortured. Well, as far as came to find out that they rigged the Oscars with bots to cause Zack Snyder's Justice League to win the fan favorite moments and whatever the other one was in the Oscars when the Speed Force scene and there's something else that won too, I think. But, it was rigged with bots by the fans, apparently.
I hope people are acting fully surprised. I mean, I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you give Snyder fans like power, they're going to abuse it.
Wow.
I'm just saying, I'm being real. I mean, like, I can vote on my favorite thing. Well, Zack Snyder is Jesus Christ, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, sure, I'll vote for him. I'll get 5 more. I get 5 more B's to do it. It's like, Lord, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, that scene was cool, but whatever.
Yeah,
whatever.
Well, that
very disappointed. Very disappointed in y'all. But I'm not, because I expected it.
That is all the news right there, and now we can get into games. And you go ahead and announce the Marvel's Avengers thing before we talk about the big game.
Yes. So Gotham Knights had a thing.
It did. No, we're talking about Marvel's Avengers.
News, which is the big news is Marvel's Avengers.
No, it's not. There's nothing big about Marvel's Avengers right now.
You told me a Thor skin is
no, literally no one's excited for that. Speedo.
I am.
Oh wow, are you gonna buy it?
Hold up. Sorry, let me take your Twitter just in case they did just announce something I missed. Marvel's Avengers announced a new Thor skin this week, and that would be the Avengers Infinity War skin.
Trash.
Is that correct?
Trash.
Yeah. Shut up.
I'm like the woman. I'm like the Hunter B-15 from Thor Ragnarok. It's like, what's that word? I always call it started with a B. It was like trash.
King of Asgard, hero to Midgard, and not a dude, a man. Spread by Marvel Cinematic Universe, Thor's Marvel Studios, Avengers Infinity War outfit shows what the offspring of a pirate and angel would look like.
Oh my gosh. They did
in the marketplace.
They did the joke.
They did the joke.
Why?
I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, I wish it had like the torn cape with it.
Where is my which one was it? The Civil War Captain America suit?
Yeah, you really want that one.
That's what I want.
I went for my Civil War Iron Man suit.
Is that already a thing?
It was a leak.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're waiting for that too, then.
Yes.
While you're talking about Marvel's Avengers, real quick, I will be right back. Like a couple of seconds.
Oh, there's nothing else to talk about Marvel's.
Oh,
okay.
Well, think of something to talk about with Marvel's Avengers. I'll be right back.
Okay. I don't know if I did mention this last week, but this month's shipment is Natasha Romanoff from Earth 1298 has experienced her share of global and international battles. Black Widow's Widow, 1998 outfit is based on Natalia Romanova of Earth 1298, whose first appearance in 1998. It's the worst shipment we've ever had. Don't you dare say it
is the most disgusting.
You said interesting when you came back. I'm like, we're talking about.
I didn't know what you were talking.
Gross, disgusting. I can't believe they did that. Yes, very interesting, Darren.
I didn't know what you're talking about, so I just came in and tried to agree.
I'm very disappointed in this because usually we would have a back and forth thing. First shipment would be awesome. Next one would just be okay. The next one would be awesome. Next one would be just okay. This one we went from okay with the Captain America with the shirt and all that. I know you hated that. I thought it was all right.
Mm-hmm.
To really boring. You know what I'm saying? Look at the stuff. There's nothing really special. Like all the shit. I think the outfits need to be like something really special.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you want to work for it. Like you want to really grind it. Like I thought the first shipment skin they did with the Iron Man Wakanda suit was fantastic. I'm like, man, that is perfect. I want to grind out and get that skin immediately. And also with what was the second one? Hawkeye. Or was it Captain? I think it was either Hawkeye or Captain America. I think.
Here, I'm gonna scroll down. I'm gonna look. I mean, I know Hawkeye was last week's. It was
it was a movie one, right?
It was
a show.
Yeah, I want to say it was a movie one. It was. Sorry, I'm looking right now. I'm like scroll back so far. Sorry, morning. Valentine's Day, February. Really, when did they start doing this?
There was a Hawkeye.
Hawkeye Civil War was the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So it was. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Well, it just boot me out of Twitter. So anyway, it doesn't matter. But anyways, it's been okay ones, and some of them have been like I'd say the first two really great ones were fantastic and great choice to do, but these recent two have not been good. So I'd say next shipment needs to be like really good. You know?
Yeah.
Because I remember at lunch I'll tell you like, yeah, when's double XP weekend? And you're else this week. I get like really hyped. I'm like, oh, dude, I'm playing. Or double resources. I mean, and I get hyped. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play a bunch this week so I get the suit.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, but that's all Avengers news. Now ready for Gotham Knights.
Oh yeah. You want me to talk about start off the Gotham Knights? Do you want to?
Yeah. Here. I'll let you lead this one.
All right. Well, we were. Let's see.
Here. You lead this one. I'm gonna pull up all the pre-order and all that information through here.
All right. What day was it that this came out?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
The video.
Yeah. Tuesday.
It came out
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Here, I'm looking right now.
Thursday.
Came out. Oh gosh! Oh, of course it came out May 10th, so that would be
It was Tuesday, right?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was Tuesday. It came out 4 days ago, so
that would be May 11th if it came out 4 days ago.
Yeah. So
what? I'm confused.
Hold on. It came out 4 days ago. Whatever. As we were recording this.
Okay. Well. Doesn't matter. We got teased that something was coming for Gotham Knights by the Gotham Knights official page on Twitter.
Yes.
And
mission update from. Oh, did you want me to read it?
You go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Mission update from the Belfry. Nightwing and Red Hood Power Club tomorrow, 6 a.m. Pacific. There. That's what I said.
Yep. What it was a gameplay demo, basically 13 minutes of Red Hood and Nightwing gameplay. And some of it was good. Some of it was not so good. And we're going to talk about it. Okay. So, because I don't remember specifically, I remember like some things, but what is the big stuff that was revealed?
Big stuff. I'd say I'd say the. I don't really know. I'd say maybe possibly the gear looked all right.
Now, each piece of gear we found out is you get the outfit, and
Yes.
and you can then take that outfit and apply colorways to it, which change the color of that certain outfit.
Yeah,
which I thought was interesting. They also confirmed that this is going to be 2-player co-op only.
Yeah, I swear I thought it was gonna be 4-player. I guess not.
I remember when we found that out, it was like it'll be me, you, Spillman, Skylar, and then we found that out. We're like, it'll be me and you,
and no one else.
Yep. And also, we should announce this: it has been canceled on PS4 and Xbox One.
How do you feel about that? Because
I am a little upset. A little bit.
I feel bad for our boy Skylar. I also he's like that's not fair. And of course I had a good laugh, but deep down I felt bad for our good friend.
Yes. Yeah, I own both the PS4 and PS5. And so I'm a little bummed that I can't play it over on my PS4, but that's fine.
Yes, same here.
Quality over quantity. That's what I say.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Continue on.
Quality over quantity. Yes, of course.
Can continue on now, I guess.
Hold on, pause the podcast. What the heck?
All right, sorry about that. We have some technical difficulties, but we'll continue on now talking about Gotham Knights. Gameplay. People are hating.
Red. I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay. Red Hood's gameplay is god awful. Mm-hmm. Traversal.
Now, but do you think it's because what we saw the person that was playing was horrible? They're not a good player of the game.
Yeah, everybody's saying that. I hope that's what it is.
But his traversal, I like the grappling more than I like the weird.
Yeah, I wish it was that. Why can't he just grapple and just do a big launch jump or something? Why does he have to jump in midair? Don't tell me it's the spiritual. It's spiritual. It's like the
Lazarus Pit.
It's from the Lazarus Pit. I'm like, that is the dumbest thing. Are you telling me Ra's al Ghul can do that as well? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Probably.
So I swear, if I dare,
that seems like something that Ra's al Ghul could do. If Ra's al Ghul can do what we saw him do in Batman Arkham City, then yes, he can do that.
Yes, I guess, but like still, you know what I'm saying? Jason Todd, Red Hood, does not do that.
That man, guy with that face, does not do that.
Golly, yeah. And can we? Well, we're currently on gameplay, so I'll roast him later. But like the guy, it's just it feels like. I mean, I don't know the controls, so I could be a huge ball.
I did hear that you can customize the UI to your liking, which I do like that.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah. Well, we talked about how bad Red Hood's traversal was. What do you think of Nightwing's? People are hating on Nightwing's traversal because it looks like a Fortnite glider.
I mean, his is okay, but I mean, I wish he would glide like Batman because his suit could do that. He has like kind of like Batman Beyond type. It's like kind of like Spider-Man's wings with like the web armpits. Mm-hmm. He has that in some comics. So
I did notice also some people were saying it showed a super move. I guess it was some kind of super move, whatever that he did with Red Hood, and Nightwing lands it and he does some kind of pose, and people are like saying it looks stupid.
Yeah.
You got to take into account this guy is a trapeze artist. That's what trapeze artists do when they finish their move.
But I mean Robin has to do it. I mean Nightwing has to do it. Yeah, and I don't like his combat. I think the guy. I don't know if it's the guy playing it, but the way he would just like hit one. It's like do this. They're on this building in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
He hits one guy on like one side of the building. He does like 3 flips and he hits the other guy on the side of the building. And it looks too slow, long, and awkward. All 3 of those combined.
I think it's the guy that's playing it because that seemed like he could have done that a lot better.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. I don't. That I don't. I feel. I'm sure the guy's trying his best to make the game look good.
Do you think
the game is not easy?
Do you think we're gonna get a Robin Batgirl thing like this? Because we did have that one a while back. That 14 minutes of gameplay or whatever, but that really wasn't like focusing on like all their stuff.
Yeah, that was like pre-alpha footage as well.
Yeah, so I want to see I watched like in this. They didn't have the health bars over their heads, did they? The thugs. I didn't see it. They had that in the first gameplay with trailer we saw.
I don't remember.
What good are you? You're a gaming person on here, and you don't remember.
I don't remember. Even I watched it today. I don't remember.
Oh, wow, I've seen it twice. I watched it once that day. We were both there, and then I watched it like while I was here just to get confirmation from the stuff I saw.
I mean, it's not.
I love how they're keeping some of this Court of Owls stuff under wraps, though. Like we hardly know anything about that.
We don't know who the villains are. Besides, that's
true.
Mr. Freeze, Court of Owls,
and Penguin.
Yes. But I'm not. This game came from being one of my most anticipated to one of my almost least anticipated. Very, 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 very quickly.
Wow. Now I can ask the question.
Oh God. I know it's God, I was coming.
You set this up for yourself.
I know.
Are you more or less excited to play this game than Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League?
I feel the exact same because it's the same game. It's the same game. It's just one's good guys, one's villains.
But one has a better story.
Yeah. You are right about that, Paul.
One is made by Rocksteady Games.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, but their last story sucked. Ever heard of Arkham Knight? I guess.
I was trying to make an awkward silence after you said that too.
It's true though. I mean, I'm sorry, Arkham Knight's story sucked. Don't think about gameplay.
Well, it wasn't the greatest Arkham game.
Sucked.
Well, it wasn't the greatest Arkham game, even though it's the best looking Arkham game. I still like Arkham Asylum and City. Maybe Arkham City more than Asylum. I'm not sure yet.
I know. I've always been split on City. I think.
I also haven't played Origin in a long time, so I don't remember if I like that one as much or not.
Yeah, I like the atmosphere of Asylum better, but City has like the better boss fights and like gameplay wise.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to talk about with Gotham Knights. We didn't really see that much of the pre-order stuff. Talk about that.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Sure. We'll go with that. So
it is available for pre-order, right? Now.
Yes. All this is available for pre-order right now. Comes out October 25th.
Yep. Too long.
This year. Hopefully, it doesn't get another delay. But we will find out. Yeah, I'm on their official website right now. We're gonna look through all this.
Okay.
So if you pre-order the game, you get the 233 custom Bat Cycle skin, which I guess it's a skin for your Bat bike.
Mm-hmm.
There are currently 3 versions of the game, as far as we know. Standard edition comes with the base game and the Bat Cycle if you pre-order it. This edition is $70, and it's available for PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. See, next edition. Oh, sorry. Did you want to comment about that?
No.
Okay. Next edition is the Deluxe Edition, which is $90. That includes the base game, 233. I'm just going to say the Batcycle. Mm-hmm. Exclusive Night Watch by Jim Lee Transmog. Batsuit. The suit style inspired by Batman Beyond universe. Salvage to build new gear. Boosted gear. Exclusive emote. 3 exclusive suit colorways. And those colorways are the Ultra Zahura suit. Color. Chroma Frost. And Tribute Asylum. So, I would like to talk to you about these Beyond suits real quick.
Okay.
These things are dog awful. They look terrible. The only one that looks cool is Batgirls. And that's it. Okay. And also Red Hoods. Robin looks like the dang Terminator. Sure. But to give credit, the Jim Lee outfits are like fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I love them so much.
That Robin is real nice.
That Robin, the Batgirl, Nightwing, and Red Hood look incredible. I love it. Love it so much.
Yep.
Now, finally, last edition, the collector's edition. This version comes with deluxe edition of the game and all the content that came previously. Comes with Gotham Knights exclusive nude guard statue inspired by Jim Lee, which is Nightwing, Robin, Batgirl, and Red Hood, all like a statue together, like a fighting pose.
Mm-hmm.
Prometheum nude guard transmogs. I have no idea what that is. Jim Lee certification of authenticity, augmented reality talent key, Gotham City of Bridges collectible map. Now, I'm looking at this right now, and I still have no idea what the heck golly, what is it called? An augmented reality. Like, what is an augmented reality key?
So it's probably a key. The augmented reality is that I think you go on your phone and you can see stuff through your
AR,
phone.
Yeah, AR.
Yeah, and so that's augmented reality and
talent key.
So it's probably a key that you can scan maybe with some kind of app, and it shows you a bunch of stuff. I don't know.
Oh, do I get I get stuff that's just worth nothing? Okay.
Yeah.
And what the heck is Prometheum New Guard Transmog? Like, it says that for both.
No idea.
Well, okay. Well, these are the editions. Oh, I think I forgot one little thing.
No, jeez.
Darian, as you understand, collector's editions are usually the high-end price, right?
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, I wish I did not tell you.
Why don't you compare? How much was the collector's edition of Marvel's Avengers?
$200, okay. And that is the max price I'm willing to spend on a collector's edition. Okay. And that came with more stuff than this.
All right.
It's more physical stuff, in fact. Such as a statue, bobblehead, belt buckle, which you can price that any way you want. I wear my Black Widow belt buckle with pride, as you might know. Thor keychain, collectible pins, card, still looking at the game, and you got like a bunch of credits, right?
Mm-hmm.
So decent stuff. $200. I was gonna play the game anyways, and I was hyped for it, right?
Yeah.
This collector's edition is $300. And I hope everyone at home is looking at the picture of what comes in all this collector's edition.
Yeah.
But very yes. I don't know. I'm not into it at all.
Yeah, basically what you can take away from that is trash is less expensive than slightly better trash. Yes. And we all spend way too much. They think we spend way too much money on things. Yes.
Darren, if I ever buy this, do slap me.
I will. And then I'll force you to watch. I'll tie you to a chair and force you to watch all 10 seasons of Smallville.
Yes, sounds like a good punishment. If I were y'all, I would recommend getting the base, which is base or deluxe. Stay away from the collector's edition.
I will be getting the deluxe edition.
I'll probably be doing the same just for the Jim Lee.
Yeah.
Outfits, because I think those look fantastic. And also, I can have those color swaps.
Mm-hmm.
Hops. I recommend people stay away from the collector's edition. I don't think it's worth it. But if you're really excited for this game and you just want to spend so much money, go right ahead. I ain't gonna stop you. But I recommend normal people, base, super fans like this, super fans like us, get the deluxe. Yeah. But I think it's time we should end it off.
Oh yeah. All right. Thank you all so much for listening this week. Had a blast.
Yes.
Tomorrow we are recording the final episode of the Arkham Files. And before I continue on with that, you guys need to look on our social medias, because there is a Google form on there that I need you guys to fill out in order to do some kind of cross-promotion type thing into real life for the Arkham Files. And I thought it'd be a really cool thing to do, but I need more than 2 people to fill it out. So it is on our Twitter and our Facebook. So you can go on there, find it, fill it out. And then I'll send a confirmation email to make sure it is you, and that'd be good. Also, before we head out of here, I thought I'd announce this. 2 weeks from yesterday, which was Friday the 4th. No, wait, it was Friday the 13th. Obi-Wan Kenobi, the show, comes out. And now I'd like to announce, I do not have a title down at the moment, but for now we'll just call it the Galactic Burrito. And it is my Star Wars spin-off show where I finally get to review Star Wars stuff, which I've been wanting to do forever. And the first episode, we'll be reviewing the first 2 episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I'll invite Landon on over to hang out in the Galactic Burrito.
Yes.
And that will be coming to you guys.
Yes. Can't wait to be in that cantina. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be great. Very excited.
Yes.
Very excited.
With that being said, I think that is everything. All right. If you have any questions, comments, corrections, or concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarianH4404. That's DARIENH4404. Or on Facebook at the Comic Book Burrito official page. Very interactive over there. Highly recommend it. Fill out that Google form. Or on Twitter at the CB Burrito, capital C, capital B, and Burrito. Fill out the Google form. Okay.
You can contact me at Spire_Landon on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. Very happy to interact with you. You also go to our official Instagram page at the Comic Book Burrito. That's more for notification reasons. Me and Darian both recommend you do our Facebook and Twitter. Very, very interactive. We'll talk to you all the time.
Yeah. That being said, I guess we're gonna head out of here, guys. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Fill out the Google form.